When a student first comes and opens up your class, their default view is going to be the Materials tab, which we've been talking about. But the second option down is an Updates tab, where teachers can use the Updates tab to post announcements or just communicate short messages to students. You'll notice that the announcements are done with the newest by date, so the newest announcement will always show up on top. I'm going to go to the teacher view here, and in my course, if I click on Updates, in the teacher view, you can go ahead and begin posting an update right at the Updates tab. So I could say homework is due tomorrow. Okay, in addition to this, you can format your text using the rich text editor. There's a spell check in here. You can also insert comment like links or math symbols. So if you wanted to have like an equation of the day here, you could insert equations and math editors as well. At the bottom of the screen, it does allow you to add files, and you'll see in this course, like as an example, I've added a file here and a link here. You can add links to websites as well. So let's say I added Okay, and I'll say attach. The other thing that you can do is you can add a resource. So if you click on resources, this brings you to your resource area where you can add items from classes that you've saved to your resources. You can also go to the app section and you can add YouTube videos, obviously Khan Academy videos. You can go to the Google Drive resources and add a file from your Google Drive if you'd like as well. So maybe I will add, we'll add this picture. Okay, yeah, that's a good one to add. So I'm going to add that, and I'll say import, and I'm going to actually import it as a file so it's sort of embedded into the picture. Okay, so now when I post this, it's going to have the picture, it has the link, and it has the update, and it posts at the top of the list because it is the newest. A couple of other things that you can do here besides posting files, links, and resources is you can actually record audio and video directly into the message. So you can show the student something, you can use the webcam, you can record your screen or just your voice. The third option here is something that I'm going to have you do later in this course as you move through this section, is you can create a poll for students. So this would be like a quick way maybe to test their knowledge or just get some information from students about something. How about the question is, what is your favorite color? And you would put your options here. You can add as many options as you like. We'll just stick with some, basic primary colors, and I'm going to say post. So now in a student view, let me go back to a student view for the course. I noticed that there's 2 new updates that have been posted since I've last visited. And one of them is the post that I just made, and the other is this poll. So I'm going to say my favorite color is blue. Oops. So all I have to do is check the box, and when I go back to the teacher view, and what I can do here is hit refresh on my tab, and it shows me that blue has gotten 1 vote. So this is how the polls would show up. One other thing that you can do when you're creating an update to your class, I'll just call this newest update, is you can copy this update to any or all of your courses. So if you want the same update to go into multiple courses, that's where you would check which other classes you're teaching that you would like this update to go into, and when you click post, it'll post to all of the courses that you've checked. The the other option is down here at the bottom. You can make any update what they call an announcement. Now, an announcement is basically an important update, and what it will do is it'll post it at both the top of your updates and your materials tab. So it adds extra importance to students, and it will remain there until you remove it. So let's say I'm going to make this an announcement, which is a very important update, is basically what an announcement is. So when I choose to make this an announcement, what I'm going to do is check the box next to the bell. That makes it an announcement. And now when I hit post, let me just make sure I checked that. I did. Okay. When I hit post, that shows up at the top of the tab here, or at the top of this entire tab view. If I go to the materials tab, it's going to remain up here. Now from the student view, let me just go back to the materials view and refresh the screen. Here's the announcement. It also is going to show at the top of the announcement tab as well. Notice how the student cannot remove the announcement. However, in the teacher view, you have this remove button. So this announcement is going to stay at the top until you hit remove, which I will do, and now it goes away. And when it goes away, it'll go away from both. Okay, also you can edit any announcement that you've made by just hovering over this settings icon that's to the right of the announcement. And you can click on it and you can either delete the announcement or you can go back and edit it and make any changes to it that you would like. So that's the updates tab. Throughout the rest of this section, there's just some tasks for you to practice and try using it in your courses. One other thing that you can do is you can determine in your course, like the default for all of your courses, the Schoology default, is that the updates tab or the materials tab is like the landing spot of your course. So when I open up a course, it's automatically going to go to the materials tab. You can change that and make the default view for your course go to the updates tab. And you would do that by clicking on the course options and going down here to course settings. And then you're just going to kind of scroll down, and the default landing page right now is set to materials, but I could choose updates. And if I do that, now when I'm a student, let me go to the student view and view all my courses. When I open up this course, now it's automatically going to default to the updates tab instead of the materials tab. And then the student would click on materials in order to get access to the course materials. So that's just a personal preference for the teacher, whether or not you want the landing page to remain materials or to have the updates tab as your landing page. So the rest of this section, you're just going to go through the tasks, complete each one, and if you have any questions, you can comment in the comment section. Thank you.